Good morning, children. Okay, children. So yesterday's class we have learned about the first unit we have completed. It was about the static electricity, right? So today I am going to begin with the second unit, and in this unit we are going to learn how to detect the charges present on the body. Okay. So the device to find out whether the charges are present on the body or not, or whether it is a positively or negatively charged, it is called as a gold leaf electroscope. Okay, it is called as a gold leaf electroscope. So here you can see, so the second unit, gold leaf electroscope, methods of charging of a body and atmospheric electricity. So this is the name of second unit. So all these terms we are going to learn in this unit. Okay, children. Now, so this is the arrangement of a gold leaf electroscope. So how is it constructed? Let us see now. Okay, how the gold leaf is being constructed? Let us see now. Children, so this in the 7th standard, when I was explaining you about the sound chapter, I had shown you about a bell jar, right? Do you remember, children? So I had shown you bell jar. So this bell jar, it is made up of glass. Is it right? So it is made up of a glass. So it is GLE also is made up of bell jar itself. So it has a bell jar, a glass bottle like a bell jar, and so this to this. So here it is fitted with the shellac seal. Okay. So this is the now. In the chemistry lab, you might have seen the cork with some chemical bottles containing chemicals. It has a cork, right? Rubber cork. So in the same way, so here there is some seal called as a shellac seal, and so you know this is a glass bell jar. Okay, and here you can observe here to this bell jar. So they are fixed with the brass rod. So this is a brass rod. Okay, so for this brass rod, on the top to one end of the brass rod, they have fixed with the brass cap. Okay, it is fixed with the brass cap, and so another end of the brass rod is fixed with the two strips. So this side it is fixed with the brass strip, and here this side it is a gold. Okay, it is a gold leaf. Gold leaf will be fixed, and this here it is fixed with the tin foils. It is fixed with the tin foils, and so all this setup, this bottle has been kept on the wooden board. Okay, it has been kept on the wooden board. So they don't keep it directly. They make some groove to hold the bottle tightly. They make some groove. Groove is like a borrow. Okay, so when you have a groove here, it fits correctly. Okay, so this is the construction of a gold leaf electroscope. Okay, now did you think what is the use of this tin foil, children? So here tin foil is there, right? Two tin foils are there. So this tin foils helps the charges on the strips to stay for a longer time, and this shellac seal, this helps it is an insulator, so it helps such that the charges do not flow from the brass to the glass. Okay, it acts as an insulator. Okay, now we will see what is the use of this gold leaf electroscope. Why is it actually used? So first thing is gold leaf electroscope. In short form we can write it as GLE. So gold leaf electroscope can be used to find whether a body has an electric charge on it. Whether actually a body has an electric charge on it, so that we can find out. And another one is gold leaf electroscope can be used to find whether a body is positively charged or negatively charged. Okay. What are the two uses of a GLE? GLE can be used to find whether a body is charged or not, and it is also used to find whether GLE is positively charged or negatively charged. Okay. Now, so let us see how we will try to find out whether a body is charged or not and whether it is positively or negatively charged. So in the first case, so you can refer the figure 8.6. So in the first case, in first figure 8.6, you can see what they do. They take a glass rod. Okay, so what is this? This is a glass rod. So we need to take a glass rod and so before we begin the experiment, the first thing that we have to do is we need to touch the brass cap. So why we should touch this brass cap? Because to ensure that there is no charges on it. Because when you touch the hand to the brass cap, if there are any charges present on the brass cap, they will flow through our hand from the body to the earth. Okay, so this is the reason. So after that, you can see you need to take a glass rod and rub it with the silk. Okay, so when you take a glass rod and rub it with the silk, what happens? The glass rod will become positively charged. Is that right? Glass rod will become positively charged. So now you should take this glass rod and you should touch it to the brass cap. Now we should take the glass rod and touch it to the brass cap. When we touch this glass rod to the brass cap, what happens? The electrons, free electrons from the brass cap, they will flow to the glass. Okay, the free electrons from the brass cap will flow to the glass. So when they flow to the glass, what happens? Here the deficiency of electrons is there, right? So now this has become positively charged. No more number of protons are there and number of electrons has been reduced because they have flown to the glass. Okay, now what happens? Since the brass cap has lost electrons, the electrons which are present on the brass tip, so they will flow towards the brass cap. So from here the electrons will flow upward. Okay, so what happens now? Here these two became positively charged because they have lost the electrons. So since both the leaves have become positively charged, we know like charges will repel each other, correct? So these two leaves will diverge. Okay, the brass tip and gold leaf, they will diverge. Okay, diverge means move far away from each other. And next, what we should do? We should take the ebonite rod. Now we are taking the ebonite rod and we are rubbing it with the cat skin. Okay, we are taking an ebonite rod and rubbing it with the cat skin. So when you rub it with the cat skin, what happens? Ebonite rod will become negatively charged. Correct? Ebonite rod will become negatively charged. And this ebonite rod has to be touched to the brass cap. It has to be touched to the brass cap. And when you touch the ebonite rod to the brass cap, the charges electrons from the ebonite rod, they will flow towards the brass cap. Okay, so from the ebonite rod, they will flow towards the brass cap. And finally, here there are excess of electrons. Okay, so there are more number of electrons here. So this strip now it has become negatively charged. Okay, so you can see that when the ebonite rod is rubbed with the cat skin is touched with brass disc, the leaves will diverge because the free electrons from the ebonite rod will flow to the disc and then to the leaves. Okay, first the free electrons will flow from the ebonite rod to the disc and then to the leaves. So now both the leaves have become negatively charged. So both the leaves will again diverge. Okay, both the leaves will become again diverge. So in this case, we came to know that the ebonite rod is charged. So this is how we perform the experiment which has been given in your page number 125. So first what we have to do, we have to take the glass rod and rub it with the silk cloth and then touch it to the GLE, this brass disc of this rod. Okay, and when you touch it, what happens? The free electrons from the brass it will flow to the glass rod. So here there is only positively charged. It has lost the electrons. So the electrons from the strip will flow towards the brass cap. So here when the electrons will flow upwards, what happens? Here the leaves have become positively charged. Because they have lost electrons, number of protons are more, it has become positively charged. Since positive and positive like charges, they will repel each other. And then what happens? In the next case, you are taking the ebonite rod and you are rubbing with the cat's fur and then you are touching into the GLE. So what happens? The electrons from the ebonite rod will flow to the brass cap. So what happens? Here there are excess of electrons. From the brass cap again the electrons will flow towards the brass strip. Now the brass strip has become, brass and gold leaves, they have become negatively charged. So since both the leaves are negatively charged, they will diverge. Okay. So next you can see how to find the nature of charge on a given body. How to find whether the nature of charge. Now we are going to find whenever you take some body, whether that body is negatively charged or positively charged, we have to find out. So how can we do that? So this can be done very easily. So by using the method that I showed you now, we have to charge. So this method, now what I explained, it helps us to charge the GLE either positively or negatively. Okay, in the first case it got positively charged and in the next case it got negatively charged, right? So in this, by using this method, you have to charge the GLE. Okay, when you take the let us see first case. Now the GLE is positively charged. Okay, when you take the positively charged GLE and when you touch it to the glass rod. Okay, when you touch it to the glass rod, what happens? See here children, look at the first para. Take the GLE and charge it positively or negatively by touching its disc with the positively charged glass rod or negatively charged ebonite rod. Imagine in the first case, let us imagine it is negatively, the GLE is negatively charged. Now we should touch we don't know now the body that we have in our hand, we don't know whether it is positively charged or negatively charged. But we know that GLE is negatively charged. So when I touch this body to the disc, remember children, when I touch this body to the disc, if the GLE will diverge, okay, then what happens? So now it is negatively charged. Okay, so if this GLE, this body, if it has a positive charge, then what happens? These leaves should come closer to each other. They should converge. But if these leaves will diverge, then it shows the body that I am holding close to the touch to the disc will be negative itself, because negative and negative will repel each other. Correct? If this body was positive, then what happens? This leaves should converge, because positive and negative, right? And in the next we can take the positively charged GLE and then we have to touch the given body to the disc. So if this is also positive, then positive and positive it will converge, and if it is negative it will diverge. So this is how we can find out whether the given body is positively charged or negatively charged. So these two things we learned today. So what is jelly? Jelly is a device which is used to find whether the body has an electric charge on it or not. Okay, and the second case I explained you how it can be used to find whether the given body is positively charged or negatively charged. Okay, so if a body, so what is the conclusion now? Okay, what conclusion do we draw now? If a body on touching the disc of jelly makes it diverge, then the body is charged. So whether how to find out whether a body is charged or not? If you take a body and when you touch it to the jelly, if the leaves of the jelly will diverge, then the body is charged. If there is no reaction, then it is not charged. So when you touch to the jelly, if it is charged, then the leaves will diverge. So I hope you understood the topic. Thank you.